Welcome back, everybody, to J and J's Awesome Football Podcast for our revealing how we did on our Week 1 picks.
And Week 2 picks.
And I gotta say, there were some surprises for Week 1.
Yeah, very.
And so, yeah, we're as shocked as you are in some of the games and some of the injuries that happened. Absolutely.
Who got injured? I did not see the injured.
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love got injured.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was a late game, so
I did not hear that.
it was like near the end of the Green Bay Philadelphia game.
I didn't hear that.
He got hurt. He's gonna be out like at least 3 to 4 weeks.
That's why you pick. Now I understand your picks.
Yeah.
I looked over his picks.
He kind of sneaked a peek at my Week 2 picks. So.
You gave me the whole sheet of Week 2 picks of your 2 picks.
I did.
What am I supposed to do? Not look at it?
No, you're definitely supposed to look at it because it might help you because, we're going to go over our Week 1 picks. Comment in the bottom there, down below, on how you did on who you thought would win. Our scores were not quite on, but I gotta say one of us did a little bit better than the other one on picking the games. So really quick, we're gonna run down Week 1 and then we'll get to our Week 2 picks. So if you're using our stuff against the spread, I would not do that according to Week 1 because our scores were a little off, but we did get a lot right for who we picked to win.
So now we are doing a thing where each week when we pick and then over the weeks, when we see the win, say if you won Week 1, you have 1 point. Whoever wins who has the most points at the end, like including the playoffs and the Super Bowl, will win.
Will win a prize, or maybe the loser has to do something embarrassing.
Yeah.
Maybe the loser will have to get on to our podcast and say, who their favorite team is that really isn't. Or maybe that they don't like a certain team. So if Joey loses, he'll have to come on and say that he doesn't like. I would love to do that.
I would love to do that to you.
I know you would. So
I'm just gonna.
Just crack it on there, huh?
I'm just gonna crack it on there.
Parents, kids, you guys got any at-home wagers going on? Any NFL season
Tell us your
wagering?
score down below too.
Yeah, what's going on with you? Let us know. We want to be involved. So
I'm 8-7.
I am 11-4. So we got to the first game.
How is that possible?
Baltimore and Kansas City. Kansas City squeaked it out 27-20 by this much. This much. His toe was out of bounds. If that had been Deion Sanders, who doesn't have a big toe, it might have been a touchdown, and they'd still be playing. But anyway, Kansas City squeaked it out. The champs are 1-0, and the Ravens are 0-1. And then we got to Green Bay, Philly, and Philly overcame some bad snaps early in the game. The Kelsey brother, he's gone, and they couldn't snap the ball. But Saquon Barkley, 3 touchdowns. I know you were a huge fan of watching Philadelphia win that game, weren't you?
I will crack the head. I will crack an egg on your head.
So he was not as excited.
I was not
About Philadelphia
I almost
winning, and yeah.
I hate Philadelphia.
And Green Bay lost, and they lost Jordan Love for at least 3 to 4 weeks. So
like they lost Aaron Rodgers. Like they lost.
Just like they lost Aaron Rodgers, that's just true. And then we got to the Sunday games, and the first game intact was Pittsburgh and Atlanta, and 6 Chris Boswell field goals later, Pittsburgh won, if you call it a win.
You should have picked them for the fantasy draft.
I should have picked Chris Boswell, yeah. He
had amazing.
Yeah, he probably scored more points than my whole team combined, maybe, I don't know. But, yeah, if you had Chris Boswell in your fantasy team this week, I mean, he had 3 kicks over 50 yards, so That's pretty amazing. And he punted the ball, so you don't get points for punting, but he did really good. So I bet he was doing the gritty after the game.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
No? All right.
Like the Minnesota Vikings were doing the gritty.
And then we got Arizona and Buffalo. Buffalo won 34-28. Arizona stuck with them until the very end.
I saw the end. He had a chance. He dropped the ball.
He had a chance.
I saw it. Kyler Murray threw it to the corner of the end zone. He had a chance to score, but he dropped the stupid ball.
He did. And that's how Buffalo squeaked that one out. There's a lot of close games.
Yeah.
So Buffalo won 34-27. Chicago, who was down 17-0 to Who Are You Levis and the Tennessee Titans. And then the offense for Chicago stayed on the sidelines and said, defense, special teams, go ahead and win it for us. And they came back without an offensive touchdown and won 24-17.
How many pick sixes?
At least one, because Levis decided to throw one right before his knees hit the ground. And yeah, they had a block punt, return for a touchdown. And I mean, I don't know how you lose that game. If you're Tennessee, what are you doing? Seriously. I mean,
you were close on that one.
I was close on that one. Yeah, I was a little close on that one.
Close.
And then probably the biggest shocker of the day, in my opinion, New England beats Cincinnati. What happened there?
I'm sorry for all the Patriots fans that he said.
I trashed New England last week. I absolutely did. If you're a Patriots fan, you're watching this. I deeply apologize because New England, they played more physical, and Joe Burrow, somehow those highlights and bleach blonde hair didn't help him make any passes. They looked bad. No. So, no, we'll have to see about that. We might have some highlights later in the video, so stay tuned about some other games this weekend. But Cincinnati is 0-1, much to my surprise, and Joey's as well. We both had Cincinnati winning that game. And then who we got next, Joey?
We got Houston and Indianapolis. You hit Indianapolis.
I did. I was wrong. I thought Indianapolis.
I got Houston. I got Houston all the way.
You had Houston all the way. Yes, you did.
That was no doubt.
Now,
no doubt for me.
I have C.J. Stroud and Stephon Diggs on my fantasy team. They both helped me out. Stroud threw 2 touchdown passes to Diggs, so congratulations to them. And Anthony Richardson threw like a 70-yard pass in the air off his back foot, and it was just an amazing pass, but they just couldn't pull it out. And Houston got that one. And then we had Jacksonville, Miami. Tyreek Hill overcame getting detained by the police earlier in the day. Did you hear about that?
No.
So apparently Tyreek was on his way to the stadium, and police pulled him over for a reason. It was a traffic violation of some sort. And so they said he was uncooperative. Would you know anything about being uncooperative? Not at all?
No.
Nope, not at all. I guess he doesn't, folks. So, yeah, they took Tyreek out. They put him in handcuffs. And then a couple of his players came to his defense. And one of them also got detained. Place Campbell, I think, out of Pitt. And all was resolved. He got to go to the stadium, made a huge touchdown catch and run.
What about Clarence Plant?
Who?
The other guy who got
Nah, he got to play. Yeah, they let everybody go.
Good.
Yeah, and because of that, Miami won the game, 2017, and yeah, so he made a joke of it, but he, they're still working it out. So stay tuned. We'll keep you updated on that.
I don't know why you picked Carolina for Carolina and the Saints. I okay, you're crazy because
that was a horrible pick. Horrible pick.
That was the worst pick.
I was the worst pick.
They got blown out.
Yes, they did. They did. Yeah.
They got blown out 47-10.
Yeah, New Orleans they just hit the gas and did not let off. And so, yeah, Carolina did not look good at all. Bryce Young looked like he couldn't quarterback a high school team, let alone an NFL, team. So, I don't know. He's going to have to do something. I still don't like that pick. But anyway, we'll see what happens. And then Minnesota. You have to stop the show?
No.
Okay. Minnesota.
I'm getting taken by aliens.
Beat the Giants. The aliens and Joey are going to retrieve the highlighter that he lost. While I tell you that Minnesota, behind Sam Darnold,
You're not telling me anything without
the
me.
Giants. Danny Dimes didn't drop a penny. And so, dude, we're trying to run a professional show here. What are you doing? This show is not even close to professional right now. Anyway, that's how we do it here on J&J's Awesome Football Podcast. You just never know what's going to happen. We got highlighters rolling off, pencils, just crazy madness, and that's pretty much what happened with the Giants. They couldn't find anything any tools that they were supposed to use. They were just gone. Daniel Jones, he's hot garbage. Daniel Jones is about as useful as a reboot van on solo Fortnite. I mean, he is just not.
Dad, Fortnite jokes. So cringe.
I know. I thought that was bussin'. Was that not enough? Was that too much skibbity? Not enough Riz?
You have it on the skibbity if you don't have that.
You got it on the skibbity if you don't have it on the Riz. And Daniel Jones had major skibbity because they lost bad. And so yeah, they weren't good. The Chargers and Harbaugh's coaching debut for them, they won. They took care of business with the Raiders. Gardner Minshew, he had a lot of big high completions, couldn't get the job done. Denver and Seattle. Seattle won.
Oh no.
Yeah, nothing too impressive, but they look good winning that game. And just real quick, about our next game. We have a dog in our house. His name is Zemo. And he's a good dog. We love him. He's a good dog, right? We love him. We love his little tail wagging, even though sometimes he barks at the window. And, sometimes Zemo, he likes to crap in the house. He doesn't always poop outside, which we would want him to.
Where is this leading?
And I'm leaving somewhere. So sometimes
Leading to your underwear?
we come home and there's poop in the house. We know it's from the dog. And I bet that's how all of the Cleveland Browns fans felt watching the game, because their team put a big load in the stadium. Didn't even look good at all. I'm sorry, Deshaun Watson, not good, and it was hard to watch. It was hard to watch. You disagree?
No.
No? Not at all?
It was not hard to watch.
Dallas looked great. Cleveland did not. If you're a Browns fan, I picked you. I picked Browns.
Same.
And they put one on the field, not in a good way. So we'll see what happens next week. But Cleveland, they did not look good at all. Tampa Bay, speaking of Cleveland, Baker Mayfield threw touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. Boy, it's a good thing the Browns got rid of him, huh?
Sure.
Yeah?
Sure.
That's how the Browns fans feel.
Wow.
Yeah, like they're not even excited because Baker Mayfield, they had him and they let him go, and therefore, I know you didn't. And just like Cleveland, dropping the ball over and over again. We got somebody here to my left dropping the pencil over and over and over again. So
Not my fault.
that's it's absolutely your fault. And then, who won that game, Joey? And they look good. It was overtime, but they stuck it out and hard fought game with the Rams. They came down to a touchdown in overtime, pulled it out, and 26-20. And then we got a game tonight, San Francisco and the New York Jets. We got our pick for that one, so we'll see what happens. And so, yeah, we're going to. So, before, now we got those games out of the way. We got 15 to 16 played. We're going to go ahead and make our Week 2 picks. Week 2. Coming at you right now. Game number 1, Thursday night, Buffalo and Miami. Who you got?
It is. I got Miami.
You got Miami. Why do you have Miami?
We got a good offense.
What about Buffalo? Josh Allen.
It's just Josh.
Yeah, nobody else. Just him.
Yeah.
They barely beat Arizona.
I know.
Okay.
Why is it not gonna win?
What score?
I don't know.
Can you not destroy our set?
Maybe.
Maybe. All right.
Okay.
I got Miami winning 33-24. What do you got? What score?
24-30. 24-31.
24-31. Miami.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's Thursday night, 8 o'clock on Amazon Prime, I think, right? Thursday, Amazon Prime. Sunday, 1 p.m. games. First game up on the docket is the 1-0 Saints versus the 1-0 Dallas Cowboys coming back to Dallas.
I got Dallas.
Got Dallas? Did you know Dak Prescott signed a new contract yesterday morning before the game? It's like 4 years, $240 million.
Yeah, he got called to everybody else because he stinks.
You think he stinks?
He sucks.
Why?
He sucks.
He sucks. Dak Prescott sucks.
Mm-hmm.
He just signed for $60 million a year.
Well, good for him.
Good for him. All right, I got Dallas too. I got Dallas winning 30-21. New Orleans will put up a fight, but I think Dallas coming home after that win in Cleveland. They're on a high note. Their defense looks amazing, so I think they'll be all right. Then we got some game against Tampa Bay and Detroit. Who you got?
Detroit 27-17.
27-17. I got 24-14 Detroit. I think it's a rematch of playoffs last year, and Detroit is going to be in with the win, 24-14. Then we got Indianapolis and Green Bay. Both teams are 0-1. What do you think?
Indy.
Indy?
24-17.
24-17, why?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, 24-14.
24-14. I got 23-17 Indianapolis over Green Bay. I think they're going to win this one. I don't think Green Bay losing Jordan Love, they're going to be able to overcome that. And so I got Indianapolis winning. No, you already picked.
No, I just want.
Are you sniffing highlighters over there? What are you doing?
I think you put New York Giants, not New York Jets.
It's the Jets next over Tennessee.
That's right.
I got the Jets over Tennessee. If the Titans can't even beat the Bears up 17-0, I have no confidence that they're going to beat the Jets. I don't know what the Jets are going to do tonight. We'll tune in later for that. But, yeah, Aaron Rodgers, if he's still, playing, if he's not hurt, then I think that they win. I don't care who's quarterbacking the Jets. Their defense is too good, and they're going to beat the Titans. San Francisco and Minnesota. I got San Francisco and Brock Purdy, my MVP pick for the year, pulling it out 27-21. You got San Francisco?
24-21.
24-21. We got Seattle and New England.
Oh.
So it's two 1-0 teams that we didn't think.
All right. What? I still have the cap.
I know you have a cap. That didn't work like I thought it would.
It's a fire. How'd you feel that? That was my snack.
Well, if you're hungry, get some food. No. Stop.
Why not?
Because.
I want to get it. At least let me.
No. So anyway, we got back to what we're doing here. We got Seattle, New England. Who you got?
Seattle.
Seattle?
Seattle. No, New England! New England! New England!
New England.
New England.
You know what? I got New England too. I got 17-13. I think Jared Mayo, whatever he's doing, we'll roll with it for another week. Who knows? Plus, they're in New England. I just think the Foxborough crowd will be ready, and I think New England will have that one. Then we got the Giants and the Washington Commanders. He got
Washington 3-9.
3-9. I got Washington 10-6. Yeah, it's I don't think the Giants are at all until they show that they can do anything on offense. I just don't trust them to do anything. So then we got the L.A. Chargers and the Carolina Panthers. I'm not picking the Panthers. Absolutely not. They burned me week 1. Forget you. Week 2, I'm going with the Chargers all the way. Joey, who you got?
Chargers.
Chargers?
27-10.
27-10. All right, and then we got Cleveland and Jacksonville.
I got Jax 24-13.
24-13 Jacksonville. Yeah, I think Cleveland has the better team. I got wrote down Jacksonville 17-10. You know what? I'm gonna pick Cleveland. I'm gonna switch it up. I think Cleveland's gonna bounce back.
You put Jacksonville.
I did pick Jacksonville, but I don't know. There's just something about this game. I think that they're gonna come back around. I'm probably stupid for making that pick. I'm gonna switch the teams. Instead of 17-10 Jacksonville, as I have on the paper here, 17-10 Cleveland. That's my lock-in pick. Gonna happen. I'm not even a Browns fan. What am I doing? This is garbage.
You're a Steelers fan.
I know. And I'm picking the Browns. Is this how you guys feel all the time? Just so conflicted about what they're doing?
We got Baltimore against
Right, we're moving on.
the
Raiders?
Las Vegas Raiders 35-10.
I got the Ravens 20-7. Yeah, they're going to bounce back. And then we move on to the 4 p.m. games on Sunday. The Rams and the Cardinals. You got
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
24-21.
I got the Cardinals 24-21 too. That is we got the same pick. And then Pittsburgh and Denver.
Pittsburgh 21-13.
21-13. I got 20-14 Pittsburgh. They need to muster at least one touchdown. I mean, come on. You can't live on field goals all the time, even though they're not playing good competition this week. So they need at least 2 touchdowns to win. Then a big rematch of a good rivalry, Cincinnati and Kansas City. If you can call that right now with how Cincinnati played week 1, who you got?
KC.
KC?
33-21.
33-21. Yeah, I got 30-21 Kansas City. It's in Kansas City. Cincinnati looked flat week 1. They might rebound a little bit, but not enough to take over the champs. Sunday, 8 p.m., Chicago and Houston.
I got Houston 35-42.
I think Caleb Williams and his painted fingernails are going to go down. They're going to be 1-1 after week 2. C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans are going to show them what's up, 27-17. And then Monday night football, folks, Atlanta and Philadelphia. Who you got? You're picking Philly. You're actually picking Philly.
Because they're going to win.
I think so too.
I don't want them to win, but they're going to.
They're going to win?
28-14.
28-14. I got 21-17. I think Philadelphia is going to win this one. Kirk Cousins doesn't look good in the shotgun. Bijan Robinson looked okay. Pitts looked okay.
If they win, I will like the Falcons.
If the Falcons win, okay.
I will like the Falcons.
Well, we got Joey picking the Eagles, going against everything he holds pure and upright. And so,
That's
yeah.
our picks.
That's our picks for week 2. Who you got? Who's your team? Do you think they're going to win? Do you think they're going to bounce back? Whether they won or lost in week 1? What are they going to do in week 2? And so let us know in the comments. So if you don't mind, give us a like, a subscribe. Let us know in the comments what's going on in your neck of the woods, who you're rooting for, who's your team. And we will see you next time on J and J's Awesome Football Podcast. You got